Really good call here. Yep.
It's a pretty good sized pre-flop pot.
You know, it's interesting these days. You just don't see it as much, Norman. But in the past, sometimes, you know, maybe the old school players might some of these spots might just consider just moving in if they feel some weakness rather than call, and just win it risk free. I'm not saying that. Wow.
Flop.
Really
John Cynn with King Jack. 2 hearts in there for Miles if he cares about them.
Here comes Miles. He's going to bet 33 million. There it is. I said 32. It's 32.
All right, you said 33.
Dang it.
Which is a great guess.
I thought he said 34.
No,
Dang it.
He said 33. He was close. Yep.
Okay, I like the fact that he took his time with that call. And
look at the pot.
Miles knows that he called a big bet before with ace-9 of spades. Remember that?
Yeah.
The last time he went crazy bluffing.
1/3 of the chips on the table in play in the middle of the pot right now.
Oh, brutal, brutal card.
And now Miles hits his 8.
Oh, that's the last card in the deck that Miles.
All
Tournament's
in.
over. Tournament is over.
John Cynn just has to say call. John Cynn was so close 2 years ago.
Promise, I am not slow rolling you. I just really don't know. It's late.
That's right. That's right. We
It's
don't
a
have
big
problem.
decision.
Yep.
I don't have ace king.
It's almost all of his chips, obviously. If he called here and lost, he'd be down to less than 10 big blinds.
I'm just saying the professionals would think it's a slow roll.
Oh, I
Am
understand.
I allowed to talk about my hand?
Yeah, because he's all in.
Okay.
You just can't answer.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm not trying to get a read or anything. I don't think I can fold. Because I was just gonna say I didn't call with ace king or king queen, but I did call
At this
with.
point, he can't open the action.
Yeah.
So yes, you can discuss
But
this hand. He just cannot answer any questions from you.
But I did call with king jack pre-flop. And I'm wondering if it was a mistake.
Tony Miles knows.
Miles is sick. He's sick to his
I can't
stomach.
fold.
He knows he's getting called, and he knows he just lost the World Series of Poker bluffing it off with the old Queen 8. Pretty unlucky turn card, but he knows it's over.
That's the call, and that is the tournament. John Cynn can now call himself main event champion. One bluff too many for Tony Miles. John Cynn has done it.
You're in the analyzing business, aren't you?
Psychiatrist.
Yeah. You analyze this?
Analyze this.
Analyze this. I have to analyze it myself sometimes.
I wonder if there's a copay for analyzing your own cards. Marcel's got King Jack unsuited.
2 bets. One for me and one for the Sharks.
And Marcel will bet 32,000 chips with the blinds at 8 and 16,000 now.
And now trying to induce Julian Gardner to put all his chips in.
Make it look like a wave.
You said you'd only raise with aces.
But I might lie. I had a deal with myself. After the break, I'm going to take all the chips from the table. And I have no doubts about it. All of them. I'm going to take the sweet stack, the nice stack, the blue stack, the yellow stack. The colors who are not even there, I'm going to take them.
Lon, if you're going to get beat, you want to get beat by someone like Marcel. It would be a pleasure to give him my chips.
Now the 2 queens of Harry Dimitriou.
How much is it? How do you mean, how much is it? 32. Don't be cheeky. Put something in there.
Marcel and Harry, friendly rivals from many games in Europe.
I'll raise. Yes, raise it. How much?
Harry seems to have learned to be able to tune out Marcel and make the right decisions.
100?
100,000 more.
With what? With what this guy would raise 100,000.
With a better hand than yours, Marcel.
Marcel will call the 100 grand.
Call the 100,000. And a check blind.
Checking blind's a nice change-it-up strategy. It often confuses or upsets your opponent.
Now the flop. Comes king 3-3. Marcel with a pair of kings.
And remember, he had checked before the flop came out, and Demetriou checks behind him.
Now the turn card. The 8 of hearts means only that Demetriou is running out of chances. Marcel looks like he's going to act.
I don't trust him.
Hey, look in the mirror, pal. You don't trust him.
Well, Harry's going to come back, it looks like. Harry Demetriou puts out 225,000 chips.
225? I still don't trust him.
This would be a big decision for Marcel. To call it would leave him with less than 200,000 chips.
Call.
And Marcel's going to call it. Got a big pot here at the feature table.
Now remember the song. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your chips to me.
When Marcel stands up and goes a cappella, he's convinced his read on this hand is correct, that his kings are best.
And now the river card is a 9, and once again, Marcel's read was perfect. The check mark shows he's got the hand won if he doesn't fold.
Just in case I'm scared he's not going to bet it. I bet a little bit.
Well, even a little bit will be almost the remaining chips for Marcel, no matter how much he chooses.
I bet 100,000.
I'm sure he calculated that with Keynesian and Malthusian theory.
Now to Harry. And he makes the call.
King!
And loses the hand.
King! Yes, sir! Queen, sir! How did I know? I made him. Give it to me, don't give it to everybody.
Harry lost about half his stack on that hand.
Has anybody ever told you you're crazy?
Oh, there's a doctor in the house. Maybe he could use a professional opinion. Johnny Chan checks his hole cards. 1 queen. There are the queens again.
Hand we talked about earlier.
Give me the look, don't do it.
He loves queens. He's won a lot of pots with them.
Phil Lock in full Unabomber mode now. Chan has not yet decided how to act.
Raise it.
He's going to raise it up.
Phil has the stick. Johnny's got the kick.
It's a pot bet from Johnny Chan, 92,000 to Phil Lock.
How can I fold? I folded the last one. So sick about it.
He'll be sick if he doesn't fold this one.
Just put it in, Phil. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Just do it. Do it.
The pot's big enough.
Do it. It doesn't matter if I call, I can't. What am I going to do? Fold for, I don't care what the, I'm sick. I have to all in or fold. All right, take my money. I'm all in.
Phil Lock's moving all in.
I call.
Johnny shows him the queens. Jennifer Tilley says enough of the ladies tournament.
And Johnny Chan now, a flop, turn, and river away from history.
Let's see how it fits. Oh, that's nice. Looks good on me, doesn't it?
Is Lock giving up?
Which way do you drop the flop? This way or this way? That way.
Phil Lock wants to be the first to see it come out.
See, I can't take that. I got to see right when it comes out.
Johnny
So they face
Chan
this way, right, to start?
on a doorstep to history at the World Series of Poker. And now the flop. Jack 5-5, Lock pairs his jack.
Johnny Chan, though, now a 4-1 favorite.
More outs.
It's actually 5 outs remaining.
Let's go like this.
King or a jack would dash Johnny Chan's bid.
Come on, baby!
I can't take it. Just do it.
Put that queen out there, it's all over.
Johnny calling for a third queen. And now the turn card. 10 of diamonds, no help to Phil Lock. 1 card away for Johnny Chan.
I don't even want to look.
Like Farzad Banyati earlier.
Suck out, Phil! Suck out!
Well, one person's rooting for Phil Locke.
I can't take it! Johnny, you gotta look. You can't, that's not fair. Is that allowed? Is there a penalty for that? Can he do that? Can he stand away from the board?
Johnny Chan does not want to look. He is one card away from making World Series history.
Oh, right. Right.
If there is not a king or a jack on the river, Johnny Chan has his record 10th bracelet.
Come on, John!
And now our river card. It's a 10. Chan wins it.
All right, now you play a good game.
He had no idea what he started 20 years ago with his first bracelet, but today Johnny Chan is #1 in World Series history. Pocket tens for Newhouse after Von Hof raised it to 1.1 with 8-7. Pocket queens for Will Tonking.
27-year-old University of South Carolina grad, all business on the felt. After poker, he wants to get into sports talk radio, but of course he'd have to talk.
That is true. With the pocket queens, those are more than just calling chips. A good opportunity for him here. A re-raise to $3,750,000 from Tonking. That gets rid of Von Hof. Now back to Newhouse with the pocket tens.
Remember big game James Worthy of the Lakers? This guy is main event Mark Newhouse.
Newhouse, who plays a lot in L.A., near the fabulous Forum where Worthy made his name, does come along.
How much did you start with, Mark?
22.
Okay.
22 million, that's 44 big blinds.
There's the flop. Deuce, 4, Jack. The queens are still best.
Tonking was below 20 big blinds at some point of all 7 days of the main event, but he's resilient and he kept picking up big hands at the right time.
Out of position with a continuation bet of $3.5 million.
Well, we've seen this before in the main event. Mark Newhouse behind.
And he just calls. Turn card now. Another 4 pairing the board. So queens up for Tonking, 10s up for Newhouse. And Tonking checks this time.
Newhouse ended day 1 with just below the starting stack, and he didn't think he'd last too long on day 2, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't think he'd make it to the November 9 again.
He's taking the reins here, betting $4.5 million.
Well, Newhouse certainly might think he has the best of it here.
You mentioned day 1, he was below his starting stack. Newhouse finished day 5 as the main event chip leader. And here's a call from Will Tonking. 25.5 million chips in the middle. The river card pairs the board again. A murmur through the crowd here, the large crowd at the Penn and Teller Theater. Tonking checks once more. Newhouse now.
All in.
Mark Newhouse moves all in on a bluff.
Wow. This is for almost all of Will Tonking's chips, but if he calls here, Newhouse is out in 9th place again.
I call.
Tonking makes the call, and he sees he's got Newhouse beat and pushes Newhouse out the door.
It's not possible, is it?
Oh, my.
He's not Mr. November 9. He's Mr. November 9th.
A very stunned crowd here watches as Mark Newhouse makes his exit again from this main event final table in 9th place.
I think so. I think we heard a 5-bet in a call.
Okay.
Easy,
Rex.
Dennis not
This is
beating.
insane. A day 7 5-bet.
Look at the pot, 19.7 million.
Carl
Queens
is
against
not.
ace,
Even Jason,
suited.
You know, Jason. Now they're my hometown boys.
I mentioned that Uribe is electrifying as part of the 5-6 bet business with Lococo on day 5.
Blocker. Just assuming that it's less likely that Kim can have the very top of his range like aces, or I guess ace-king. Cutting out a bunch of chips.
I'm going to continue this.
Each player with about 1 SPR despite being super deep to start the hand.
Brian Kim started today in 2nd place. Rebay started in 4th place, both over 30 million. elbow to elbow and clashing here early on day 7 in a massive pot.
Rebay kind of doing the opposite of what Zhang did, which was pile up chips and then add more chips, add more chips. He cut out a huge bet and then kept taking off chips. And Rebay just knows.
Where are you from?
He's trying to get Kim to fold a massive hand right
And
now.
I'm authorized to answer? Or? Yes, so I'm authorized, right?
You don't have. We don't have to talk.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk?
Because you're asking. What do you want to know? You want to know my cards?
Yeah, I don't know you.
I want to know what your
I
cards
was
are.
too busy sleeping. I didn't get to have a research on you.
I think I didn't sleep very well, so I'm doing nothing. I'm playing bad.
Playing bad?
That's what he said.
Having kids?
Of course I am.
I would have authorized Rebay not to.
It's a lot of
answer
money to
anything.
take to the kids. It would be a shame to just give it all away at this stage of the tournament. Those kids could have a lot of fun with that money and go to a nice university. I mean, it's pretty nice weather today. Have some friends at the pool. You seem like a great guy. 60 million in chips would be nice as well. I think I could win either way, right? I either win the hand or give you all my chips and win-win situation, right? So what should I do? Should I flip a coin?
Ask yourself.
Do you want call? Do you want?
I think if I'm Rebay and I'm sitting there even with aces or kings, I'd be like, I'll just take this pot right now. We don't need to see 2 more cards.
Tough spot.
Kim just absolutely tortured right now, but I would have thought that this kind of thinking would be taking place before flatting pre-flop. If he indeed, we missed the very beginning of the hand. If he was the pre-flop.
Very nice hand. Sorry it took so long.
Yeah, Rebay 5-bet.
Gives up the queens.
What do you think I am?
I don't know.
Is he B-wording?
La télé, c'est pareil.
Should we show?
If he shows the 5, Kim's going to
I
puke.
want to see. Yeah.
What? Sorry. So, no, let me. You want to see, right?
Yeah.
Okay, pay.
Wow.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Maybe you can pay a subscription on PokerGO and you will see the end.
Wow, ambassador.
All in.
Raising all in.
Count, but I think I have to call.
Ask for a count.
About 28 big ones or so.
22.
Should be enough for me to make this call.
17-2.
17-2.
We have a different number.
that.
We've got a different number.
10, 15, 17.
That's the stack of 10. It's like 22-2. I would call it.
Did Dario say call?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? That's 10,000.
Now, so that's interesting.
Sorry.
20 million. 22-2.
I don't think the hands have been
floor.
exposed
Yeah, we
yet,
do.
but
You
they
have
need
to
the
get the
floor.
Brian, I miscounted the stack and announced the wrong amount. He asked for a count and I announced the wrong amount by 5 million.
The dealer announced it was 17-2, but it was really 22-2, which I pointed out. And now the floor is being called over.
Well,
Dario called the 17.
he put in the stack of chips.
It will be a call.
It will be a call?
Yes.
Showdown.
Okay. Well, Dario with 10s. Did that make a difference?
I think he
I
still would
asked how much
have
was,
ended up
and she
calling.
says 17. Okay, and I call. But if she said the right things, probably I don't know if I call. But
He's going to double
she
up.
was wrong.
Against 10s, well, shouldn't jinx you, but it's 8-7-4.
It's not fair. It's not my fault. It's no sense. Because I call 20 bigs, but I can't call 30 bigs. Of course. I have to think probably I can fold this end. I don't know if I fold. I wanna be honest. Okay. Sometimes I fold, sometimes I call. But this is not fair, guys.
Play. It's accepted action. That's what
But if I have problem with my eyes, and I have problem, okay.
I mean, we're welcome to
it's not my fault.
I understand, but it's still
it's still a game of observation. The chips are out there. Heads up, you acknowledge a call.
No.
I mean, I'm more than welcome to get Jack down here for you. Not a problem. I'll call him. You guys rolled accepted action.
We both, he rolled it, I came behind, I rolled it. You're rolling it also.
It's something crazy. And also, they don't give me the time before put the fucking flop. She put, no, but she already in because it was 17. She said 17, I said, okay. And she said, he said, no, but it's not 17.
You'd already made the call.
See, it's 23.
You're more than welcome. Just stop the clock and hold that up for a second.
He showed, he asked for a count. I miscounted and said 17.2. He moved this stack of chips forward.
And
he said,
no, it's
the
not
wrong
17.
count. It's 22.
Okay.
It's 22 something.
Doesn't matter. It's accepted action with the chips, regardless of what the dealer says. The action is going to stand, and you're going to have to call the bet. That's an accepted action. The hands are out. The chips are in play. The action is going to stand as it is. It's an accepted action. It's very clear in the rules. There's no change in this decision. This is a very simple decision. So we're going to make the bet right for what the bet needs to be.
Sorry. Okay.
She could say it was 3 million. She could say it was 3 million. She could say it was 3 million. There'd be 30 million out there. You would still be held to the same.
No, wait, but
chips.
17 and 22.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's accepted action.
And 27.
Listen to me. We have a rule in the World Series of Poker. It's called accepted action. You're accepting the action that's in front of you, regardless of what the amount is, regardless of what she said. Even though she miscounted, what you see, it's still your responsibility to understand. Doesn't matter. You can't talk your way out of it. The call is going to be for the amount, which is going to be 22 million?
22.2.
22.2. That's going to be the call.
It's not fair for sure. This is not fair.
That's it. That's it.
This is not fair for sure.
Let's roll. You're calling 17, you're calling 22.
What?
He should have said that.
That's not true, Jack.
He really said this?
Yeah, he just said that.
He said this? I called 17, I called 22?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh my God, guys.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
But the rule is fairly clear,
I don't think it's fair.
and we'll go over it again a little later.
Can we please just run out of 5 on this river,
5 would be a
please?
fair result.
So it is a full double up for Marchington. The full 22 plus. A very unfortunate sequence of events.
He cannot help himself.
Awesome.
Rigby refers to the 3 deuce off as the dirty diaper.
You have 10-4 again?
And I don't think he's ever folded it pre-flop.
Does everybody in Pittsburgh have to pay him if he wins a hand here? Oh, man.
I don't think he
I'm already envisioning the moment when he wins the hand and holds it up, and then this place is going to go berserk.
Okay. Pretty sure you're not allowed
Well, I'm
to
with
say
Jamie, though. This is Ron Jensen, his first main event, and his first cash about to be completed here. Finishing, what do we be finishing, around 60th?
659, something like
that.
Great run.
Okay,
Great run.
Good game. GG.
What do we make this now? About 2 million?
What, to 920? Oh, he's got more than that.
Nah, 4 bets can be smaller. They're very polarized.
There's 2 million. 70, 80.
There's 2 and change, looks like.
Now, besides the fact that we know Rigby should insta-muck, he has not been at this table long enough to know that Jensen has played virtually no hands all day.
95. Yep.
He's been at this table long enough to know he has 3 high, though, right?
Yeah, that he does.
Dirty diaper. Being tested.
I'll take any.
This is
oh,
insane.
no.
This is
Oh, no. He's going to do it. What's his equity here? What is the...
We're going to see.
85. That's still, look at that, people.
Yeah.
Here we go. Kings against Trey
deuce.
Deuce.
Trey will be there.
Oh! That looked like a wheel at first.
I thought it did too.
Oh my God.
4 million.
Still the same.
except there's an ace out
But
there,
yeah.
and Jensen has to feel sick.
Oh my gosh.
Check.
Opportunity
Oh my
all
God.
in. Can it do it again?
What do you do?
All in.
What do you do if you're Jensen here? This is absolutely disgusting. Oh, God.
Oh, he got through!
The pain.
And he showed!
Of course he showed. Oh.
Back to the feature we go. 6s and 4s out there, a 5-way affair. Section mesh with quads, and Lou with quads, Ali.
If you folded everybody.
Oh, no. How is this happened here? Bringing us up to speed. DeStefano opened to 11-5 pre. Goodbye. Flatted with the king-queen suited. Benson flatted with the ace-10 suited. Sechemish from the small along for the ride. Chang Lu as well. Everybody checked the 6-4-4 flop, which was full house against quads for Lu.
You hate to
Everybody
watch
checked the
something
turn.
like this. You just hate to see something like this. Good game, sir.
Pure permafrost.
I like the people. Very
Yeah.
south of the earth.
Snap call, and boys, get a look at the coldest of all decks.
Wow.
Shit, quads. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hit force. Quad force. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow.
Wow.
I said 6s. Didn't I say 6s, Chris? I said he's going to turn over 6s.
Wow. Did you really?
Yeah, I just told him. 6s. And he said yes.
Million. Back at the featured table, Kirill Rapsov on the Jack Link Speed Jerky hole cam, pocket queens.
Rapsov, he of the slow-rolling pocket aces earlier here on day 5.
Raised to 52,000.
Rapsov, formerly in the Russian army, a poker pro since 2002.
So he knows what it's like to be under the gun. Oh, the later days of the main event, test your patience and stamina. You lose either one, and you could be walking out the door very quickly. Fold it to Omar Saeed on the button with pocket fours. 36-year-old from New York, makes the call. Kyle Bowker folds.
All in.
Pollock is all in. He has pocket queens.
All in.
Raise.
Off-suited queens.
This guy only plays off-suited pairs.
Oh, we play that.
Queens versus queens.
I know we need to kick out him.
Easy all in for Pollock. Easy call for Rapsov.
I know his hand is favorite. I need to kick out him.
He clearly had the winners.
Install in.
See if his spades come up, huh?
All right, Pollock at risk. 2 hearts in that flop.
Well, Pollock now at risk to a runner-runner flush.
Turn card is another heart for Rapsov, torturing Kevin Pollock.
Kevin Pollock's heart is uneasy now.
Why you gotta kill me like that?
We don't know whose hand it was.
It's mine?
Yeah.
Wow, free roll.
Yeah, Rapsov cannot lose the pot outright.
Pollock's got to fade a heart to stick around and chop this pot.
Open, just open.
The river card. Oh, it's the heart!
You kidding?
What a way to end your main event.
Stand-up comedy is hard. The main event is harder. What an impressive run for Kevin Pollock here.
No problem. No, when you
Congratulations.
His 2012 main event ends with some bad luck and a 134th place finish.
Picking up Barnes' situation, and my goodness, this is disaster for lefty Nick. Trip queens.
Such a sick hand to get right
Binked
after
on the turn.
He's got a bunch of chips back. That's so nice.
Such a great job of averting. Oh, man, this is cold. I suppose he defended against the Farns Open. We slid out to the outer feature where we had just seen Farns opening. Would assume most of us expect him to do is something like a 10 or Jack of Diamonds. $19.6 in the middle. Oh.
Indeed, Farnes does flat. Now the deuce on the river.
Not sure, Ollie.
JJ.
Yeah. Some of the enchilada.
Not exactly sure what he's going for.
Come on.
I'm an idiot.
Does get
Wow.
away. Bravo, sir. That's how you live to fight another day there, Ali.
Show respect.